Welcome back.
Welcome back. Hi.
I had a heart attack then because I thought I lost the footage from the first stream because
Oh,
Instagram have changed the way that they work. So you can't save the stream to your camera roll anymore and you can't save it for 24 hours. So what I have to do is upload it as an IGTV quickly. Then I go back in, download it, and then later on I edit the footage and then I re-upload it to Instagram. So it's a lot of work now compared to what it was. So welcome everybody who's joined us. Maybe you missed the first part. If you missed the first part, don't worry, I'll upload it later on. Welcome everyone. If you have any questions, feel free to pop in the comments box and we will answer you as we go along. If you're watching on Grishko World, I will also read the comments on there too.
so Natalia from Dancer's Boutique in Fitchburg, Massachusetts.
Yes, love it. Promo. Oh, make sure to follow them on Instagram, by the way. So after this stream has ended, head over there and give them a follow. And be sure to check out them on Facebook. You have Facebook as well, right?
Yeah, we're on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram.
Oh, wow. Perfect.
TikTok, Snapchat.
I love TikTok. TikTok's amazing. So talking about social media, actually, has social media helped you as a business, do you think? Do you think it's promoted your shop well?
Absolutely.
Noreen's the queen. She's the queen of social media.
Love it.
Absolutely.
I agree. Social media is really great for businesses, absolutely.
It's free.
Exactly, right? I mean, what could go wrong? So tell us a little bit about, have you guys been doing any virtual fittings due to lockdown at all? Or have you just been sending out shoes if people need them and know their size and whatever?
We have not done any virtual fittings. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I think it could be dangerous. And I know that, we've been in the pandemic and I know that people are desperate to get on point, but from a mom's point of view, I just feel that it's dangerous that you can't have somebody there that has the experience. You're physically putting the shoe on the person's foot and just getting that aha moment is what I call it when you're fitting a point shoe. That's just, maybe I'm old fashioned. I don't know.
No, I totally get what you mean because I was the same, but I tell you what I did find by doing this is how I do it, right? I do not offer virtual fittings for newcomers. Absolutely not. There's no way that can be done. I don't offer them for tricky feet. I get them to send me a few pictures and a bit of information about what problems they're getting. And if I know from reading the notes and looking at the pictures that I know they're going to be tricky and I need to see them in person, absolutely, then I'll be honest with them. But I have found great success with it with people that aren't so tricky and it's pretty straightforward. However, when I've been doing it for dancers in the UK, I kind of send a box of shoes out in different styles and whatever by courier, so it's a bit cheaper. They pay obviously both ways. And then we have another fitting for an hour and we try on all the shoes and see which is the best. So it's worked for some people, but no, it's not something that I would personally do all the time, obviously, because you can't be in person because there's certain things that you just cannot see or feel. It's, in my opinion, point shoe fitting is a very hands-on job.
Exactly.
Hi everybody who's joined, welcome. What would you say is your biggest challenge in the industry besides, of course, COVID-19?
COVID-19. COVID-19.
I agree.
Online shopping, and that's another reason why with the online shopping, we're just hoping that people have had enough of that.
Yes.
They want to come into the store. They want to.
I'm sure they will.
That connection again, and I think it's still there. It really is still there. That's why we're still here, because people want to come in and shop and touch and feel, like Noreen was saying.
Yeah, I agree.
So feel and touch it and see it and appreciate it, and I think that's the thing. They really do appreciate it.
Shop local, I love it. And yes, you guys, I definitely agree. Anyone watching this, if you're in the area, go to the store, show them your support.
It's so important to shop local, and we miss all our customers. We welcome them back. We'll be here before you know it, full time. So, and dance schools will be back. They will be back. They're not going to go anywhere.
No, exactly. And do you know what? I think this will make people appreciate shops, stores even more, because they've been away from stores for so long that now they'll be mega excited to come and do proper in-person shopping. That's what I think anyway, because I know I'm super pumped for getting to the real shops.
I know, I am too. Everybody is. We're all in the same feeling in situations that we just all need to get back. We need to do what we're used to.
Yes, absolutely.
So. I wanted to just say real quick, I just wanted to say thank you to Peter for getting us in with Nikolay and with Grishko, and just he's an amazing rep. I
agree. He's really good at his job.
Yes, I just wanted to give him a little plug.
He knows his stuff.
He does. He really does. And do you know what's interesting is I learned so many random facts from Peter that you would not believe. Like, he is a fountain of knowledge about everything.
Exactly.
And
so he guides you the way we need to be guided, and that's he's so helpful that way.
He is.
He really is. And any questions we have, we know we can call him, contact
exactly him. He's always there whenever you need him. You don't have to worry. You can contact him 24 hours a day and he'll always be there.
I know. That's what he does.
And I bet this is a change.
Thank you, Peter.
I bet it's a change to what you were used to. I mean, before when it was Grishko USA running the mill, there was no service, there was no rep, there was nothing. Bad. So it's so nice that now, guys, people get this, right?
And it's important to have a rep, because when we have questions, we have to reach out.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
It's like, again, getting back to the online shopping and having a store. If we weren't here, they would have it's like no one to go, the no to go to. You have to have something and somebody to go to.
Absolutely.
So it makes it that much more pleasurable. So.
And it's like, even with pointy fittings, this is, even now when people email me and they say, when am I opening? When can they? I mean, some people have been like hassling me. They're like, oh, but we'll wear masks. It will be fine. And I'm just like, hold up. I'm not doing anything I'm not meant to be doing until it's safe to do it. Like, you're putting me at risk as well. Do you know what I mean?
If we don't follow the guidelines, we, obviously that could be worse. So
so I always say to people that on my waiting list for fittings, I say, like, I know it's very tempting to buy online and just guess what you're going to be, but for Christ's sakes, don't do it, because as we both know, different models fit differently, shank strengths, the construction of the shoes, even in Nikolay point shoes, they all can vary so incredibly. So that's why it's very important, you guys, to get to your local store and support your retailers and ensure that you're getting fitted correctly. So please do that.
If a student calls us and makes an appointment, or they say, oh yeah, I wore this size and I just want the same one, but you just don't know. They're all done individually, handmade. So it's not like you don't know if that same size and that same fit is gonna fit exactly the way you want. So it's not. So you have to try it on. So for them to go online to buy it, for 99% of the time, it doesn't work.
Yeah, so I agree with you. And it can be so dangerous because so much can go wrong as well. Like, I mean, good heavens, I've seen it. So tell us a little bit about, during your, kind of time off, have you guys done anything like productive during this time that you've not been able to have your store open?
Clean.
I feel, I agree with that. Same.
I'm going to have a new profession. I thought I was going to be a painter. Yes, I obviously did. I know Noreen did. We both did. We got a lot done, but it wasn't what we get to do.
Mm-hmm.
We'd rather be at the store, seeing our customers and working with our customers, and you know, them seeing us and us seeing them.
Yeah, it's gonna be really cool to be able to connect with customers again.
Yeah, you're in the UK, right, Leanne?
Yeah, I'm 30 minutes from London in Essex.
Are you back to being open, or are you still?
So I'm a mobile fitter, so I travel all around the UK fitting, but I also have a fitting room at home. But yeah, no, we're not open. We're not allowed to open. So what they're doing is some like shops are allowed to sort of open in June, but it's got to be very strict guidelines, and it's if it's a shop with close contact with customers, you're not allowed. Salons might be opening in July, but we're not sure totally yet. So we're still a very long way off being able to actually open. So yeah, that's great.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, see,
I know.
You're around even longer than we are, hopefully. I mean, we still don't know, but
It's tricky. So I've been doing a lot of online stuff, and I've had loads of people buy. I mean, I always sell dancewear anyway, but I've had loads of people buy. What I have noticed the trend in is because people are at home doing classes, they want to feel glamorous. So they've been buying a lot of like leotards and warm-ups and stuff like that, which is great because at least, you know, you have that kind of revenue of income. And also what I find helps me a lot is obviously my videos. I do a lot of YouTube stuff and blogs and all that kind of stuff. That all helps in its own way, like makes a big difference. You've just got to kind of be creative, because I've noticed some other dance stores in my area, they've just literally just sat on their backside and done nothing and just moaned about it. And it's like, well, you've got to get creative. And you, in my opinion, if you're good at business, you've got to be able to see things as a challenge and work with those challenges and come up with ideas and ways to engage your customers and keep them interested.
Well, you're on that thought of being creative.
Oh, this is cute.
Created mystery bags.
Oh, they're really adorable.
Yeah, so we're doing mystery bags now. So they
have,
you just buy it by the size. And then you get some goodies inside.
That's really cool. I love that idea.
We have a whole bunch of them. So.
Oh, that's really cool. I love that.
Getting creative.
That's great.
All different sizes and all fun stuff inside the bags. The girls are gonna love them.
That's fantastic. Atlantic Dance Retail Show is on here. They said Noreen and Patty are enthusiastic and passionate dance retailers who care about their customers. I absolutely agree with that. That's really sweet.
Roger. Yeah, hi, Roger.
Mr. Grishko has said, thank you very much, Noreen, Patty and Leanne. Thank you, Mr. Grishko. It's been great. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Now.
So do you have any future goals before we end up this stream that you might want to speak about, perhaps? Anything like any kind of things that you see your business doing in the near future? Anything you'd like to promote to us?
One of the things that is in the works is that we're going to have an online store presence. That's
nice.
That's the goal. See, I purchased the store a year ago in January. So going through the whole transition of taking 2 stores, making it one.
Yeah,
been a little bit time constraint. So now
I can imagine.
This, we have this downtime. That's something that I've been working on behind the scenes. So that's just a goal to get that out there and
fabulous.
So
that's great news. Cool.
Absolutely. And building up my Nikolay shoes.
Yes. What a great goal to have.
Yes, that's my goal.
Feel free to reach once you reopen and you get a grasp of how it's going. Feel free to reach out to me, and I'll help you with deciding what other models you should get in from a fitter perspective.
We're going to be your new BFFs.
I look forward to it. So for you guys watching, if you missed the first half, feel free to come back to Nikolay World Instagram later on, because I'll upload both parts of this stream so you can watch at your leisure. Be sure to go and give these guys a follow on Instagram once the stream ends, and on Facebook, you know, and Twitter and everything else. And if you live nearby, go and pay their shop a visit, of course, once everything is, you know, going again. And thank you for tuning in. If I missed your question, I'm very sorry, but you can message me it and I'll go through your question there. So thank you very much for coming, and thank you guys for joining us. It's been great. Thank you. Nice to see you both.
Hey, everybody, don't forget, Dancer's Boutique, we're here.
Can't wait to see you all.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.